went last. Last time was, well, no, it wasn't even Carnival, it was Christmas. Well, for some of you it was Christmas, for others of you it was Carnival. Okay, I'm back. After the Carnival, girl, you know, I'm a country girl. So after the Carnival, after spending my time wailing my body in tongue, I just have to return to my roots and come back to get centered for the rest of the year. It was quite marvelous. And so I rented a ground B&B in the foothills of Sipaparo, right about in the southland of Trinidad and Tobago, with a nice little conventional South family, just keeping to themselves, nice and quiet. Mommy, daddy, son. Mommy name is Gemma, daddy name is Ron, son name is Buttered, but we just call him Butters. And it was so nice and just pleasant and sweet and quiet and easygoing. Everything was just so peaceful. And now, mind you, I really had intentions of leaving the Southland before the Easter weekend, because truth be told, Jinnay is not the one you're going to catch in a cane feeling south to make your personal Good Friday bubbly. It is not going to be I. You understand? Let's be honest, I won't scare the crows away. Yes, girl. I don't say it's flying my kite. I could tell Sunday lunch cooking. I could tell Gemma have Sunday lunch and I gave, go what I tell you. The wharf that coming down into my ground B&B, the wharf is just enlivening my Easter spirit. So yes, the Sunday going good. All of a sudden I hear one set of commotion. So I say, what is this? All of a sudden I hear Gemma bawl out, no, Ron! So I say, no, hello, that is my invitation. Sometimes, you know, you're living in country and certain things, if they do not concern you, you have to keep your head buried and mind your business. And usually Jinnay is a woman that's mind she business. You understand? We live in a tiny country with not too many people, and in order to survive, in order to keep pleasant, in order to keep sane, in order to keep going along in a specific kind of way where we could all go along, it is important and imperative that some of us, all of us in every context, no matter what, mind we business. And guess what? This business didn't have nothing to me until I hear Gemma call out. When I hear Gemma call out, I say, Jinnay! That is a battle cry. Wake up! And I'm up and march up the stairs. 1, 2, 1, 2. All of a sudden I realize the whole kitchen overspilled. Callaloo on the ground and all kind of thing. I said, Gemma, come, hurry up. Pick up the pigtail first. Throw that back in the pot and get that pot of bubbling. 2 things of cooking. Good, fix that good. Next thing, what is the commotion really going on? Gemma pulled me square. She said, come. Shh. I say, Gemma, what? Ron come home from church and catch Butters sit on the bed next to his friend. Both of them digging the nose. I don't know if one was digging the next one nose, if it was digging each other. I don't know. I couldn't ask no question. I couldn't say, Gemma, how you mean digging nose? He was digging the next one nose, the next one digging the nose, same time. What is this nose digging? Is a pleasurable thing. What is this? What is this really, Gemma? I don't know. Gemma said, listen. Just don't ask too much question, just listen. So I say, okay. Now, apparently, the truth about the matter is, both of the parents, Ron and Gemma, did know long time the boy like to dig his nose. They did know that long time. Gemma know that, Ron know that. Everybody that need to know, know. The young man know that, Butters know that, Butters' friend know that, because, well, Butters' friend like to dig his nose too. So both of them, you know, 2 peas in a pod. So I said, well, Gemma, so what is the issue, Gemma? If all you know, long time, Butters digging nose, like he business, Butters like buggery, whatever, all you know, what is the issue, Gemma? Apparently, when they went to church this morning, Pastor raised the topic about buggery. And you know anything Pastor say, Ron does. You know anything Pastor say, Ron does. Once Pastor say, Ron does. Oh, So Ron come home in a fury, and as he come home, he open the door and catch poor Butters, and the next one, they both of them dig in the nose, and he lose it. Let me tell you. It was a drama. It really, really was a drama. And only to come to find out the biggest reason why Ron was really mad with Butters and why the whole thing exploded. Gemma told me that she wanted to confide in me and give me a little inside perspective into what was really happening and the emotional responses I was seeing before me. Because I tell her, I said, but Gemma, if all the time Ron, I said, this is not something for him to be getting on so with the boy. You know, what it is. Gemma told me when long time ago, even before Butters was born, Ron did like to dig his nose too. And sometimes Ron did like Gemma to dig his nose for him. And apparently Gemma, you know, Gemma says she didn't really, you know, she wasn't really into that, whatever. She didn't really like that sort of buggery thing. And later on in the life, it started to compound because more and more and more, Ron come into Gemma and saying, Gemma, when you go dig my nose for me, Gemma? And Gemma, you know, she just really, and so now to go on this Sunday morning and Ron is there standing up in church and he's hearing pastor say, and you know anything pastor say, Ron does. You know once pastor say, Ron does. You know that. So he's there in church and here he is hearing pastor talk about this buggery and he knows himself, he like that, he knows there's something. And he just couldn't take it. He come home and he just unleashed all the anger, everything he had for years where he didn't get to dig, he knows, he unleashed it on the poor boy Butters. Look at the boy's state now. And what came out of me through all of his violence, watching Ron hold up Butters and shake him for dear life as he's shouting and screaming. He's saying all kind of things about the law. He quoting scripture. He shake that boy as if he wanted to shake the boogers out of him. And I just watching this thing and I'm saying to myself, what is this really? What is this really, Jinnay? And all you know what it is. I don't have to tell all you what it is. All you know what it is. Because it have a running wrong everywhere in this country. Ron is wearing a mask. Ron a mask, Ron wearing a mask. Ron is living a masked identity. Ron can't take the time and look at himself in the mirror and say, Ronnie boy, this is me. I like my boogers. I like my wife to dig my nose. Ronnie boy, this is me. No. Ronnie does not have that freedom and liberty to just say, this is I. Ronnie has to choose for himself a hiding this, a hiding that, because of this, because of that person, because of what this person go think, because of a thing, blah, 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 blah. Ronnie has created for himself a different kind of reality that is quite a masked reality. And Ronnie no different from the rest of we running around in this island. It is 2018. Let us be real. Real. No? Let's be real. What is the state of the country? It is April 2018. What is the state of our 2x4 island nation? We are but a dot on the global map, yet still we seem to be bogged down, flattened, squashed, choked, masked by all these problems, all these things, all these tropes which have no place in our sweet Trinidad and Tobago. And I don't know about you, but my name Trinbagonian. It here has no other country, no other land in this world that want me, that will take me. It ain't no other place I could go and rest down my roots and reside in comfort and in peace. Why? Because guess what? Me living here. Me from here. Me passport stamp Trinidad and Tobago. So before I let anybody else decide what it is going to happen with this country, and before I sit back peaceably and say nothing and sit down in the country and absolutely ignore all that is happening around me and close my mouth and sit in silence and turn a blind eye and close a deaf ear, nothing will change. And this is my country. Nobody is going to change it but me. So let us begin here. In order for us to go anywhere, it is time, Trinidad and Tobago, that we begin to take off the masks. You see all the masks we've developed for ourselves as a tiny little island. The masks that force people out of their selves into becoming something that they are not. That force the men who are not comfortable with their masculinity. And the women who have no sense of self, no sense of value, of self-worth. That is why we are what month into the year and how many murders have there been? Why? Because we are living in a society where people cannot seem to find themselves. Look at themselves in the mirror, say, here I am, look at my beauty, look at my wonder, look at my joy. I am enough as I am. There is no judgment to be found upon me, and I will live in free, joyful, beautiful peace. So for everybody who still want to live with a mask on, for everybody in our tiny little island that find it necessary for your survival, find it necessary just to live, you convince yourself, no matter what you do, you convince yourself in order to live in this place, I had to uphold this, I had to upkeep this, nobody can find out about this, nobody can find out about that, they can't know about this, I had to tuck this in this corner, I had to put that in that pocket, I had to put that person so and don't keep them by me. All of the foolishness in every aspect of our society. Every aspect. You see the masks? It's time to shed it and get real. And remind ourselves that no matter what, the only foundation we need to live on this island is love. Is love. I like to dig my nose. Anybody want to lock me up for that? Or have anything else to say? Come and talk to me.